So I opened up my hive, one of my hives, and I knew it was a dwindling hive, so I made sure I opened it. She's a 22 queen, and I thought, okay, it's just, let's get on top of it for the flow, because she's starting to not lay, and I'll put a new queen in. But what I found was this. I found what looks to me like a virgin. She runs like a virgin. Feels like the first time. So I proceed and I look through my hive and I find a queen with a retinue.
Know that she a queen, she don't even need a man.
A slow, waddling, wonderful look of a queen. She's definitely mated. So what is this? So this is what I believe. This is a supersedure in progress. The bees protected the old queen. The virgin is out. They're waiting for her to come back mated. And eventually, even if they work together for a certain length of time, they will have the queen superseded. The old queen will be dispatched by the hive in some way. There's not enough for a swarm, so I'm not worried about that. And the new queen will take over. Or they'll just let her run, the old queen run. I've had a few hives like this before. The old queen runs, the new queen, then eventually the old queen will die, and we see what happens. So this is the hive. She made me 20 frames of honey that I need to take before the supersedure took place. Generally out front of the hive, you can see dead bees if there was a swarm, and I haven't seen that. She was big enough in the spring to take pollen from. This frame is where the queen was on it. Let's see if she didn't fly away. She's a frame runner at this point. There she is. She's still down there. She's on the frame. Catch glimpses of her. Running on the frame. And you can see they're fanning and they're trying to chase her, but she's still a runner, and I'm afraid of losing her at this point if I keep her out of the hive too much longer. Anyway, so this is frame. No eggs on the frame she was on. She's just kind of like hanging out there. This is an old frame of brood, and there was nothing on it as well. And this frame had a ton of eggs. It's got some larvae, some capped larvae. That was the thing. I really didn't see. A swarm would have had a lot of cells. I didn't even see a cell yet. The This is just full of eggs. Eggs, 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 eggs. So I say, okay, there's a queen. I need to find the queen, replace her. But then I came across the virgin. And I was like, she's newly mated. She's just laying. So I go ahead and pull a couple frames to see what they look like. This looks like a nasty old drone frame. Like this. There's a queen cell there, but it's open. I think that's where she came from. Yeah, it's open. Yeah. So that's a frame, that's an open cell. And that's really the only one I've found. Let's see if she's still on here for me. What'd you do? You left? No. There you are. And there's the old mated queen. See her retinue? She's wandering slowly. The difference. So the other one could be a fat virgin who hasn't mated yet. But the way the eggs were laid, I'm thinking, no.
It's a beautiful life. Oh, oh. It's a beautiful life. Oh, oh. It's a beautiful life. Oh, oh. I just wanna be anybody.
And so because I don't care that she's in there, I'm not going to put them right next door to each other. Although they were really just separated. They were just separated by one frame or so. I am going to move her to the edge. Plenty of brood there. Move her to the outskirts because it is a drone comb. Let's see. And I'm going to go ahead and mark her. And because I don't know if she is the 22 queen, I'll double mark her. Make her stand out. Oh, beautiful. And just add a little yellow there. Kind of white yellow. Makes the yellow stand out a little bit more. And put her back. There you go. No harm. And now I'll be able to say, oh, that's the old queen. And the new queen isn't marked. I don't want to mark her until I know for sure if I saw her laying. This here. So now they got like 3 frames between them. Ah. Let's see what kind of, I think she's on a nasty, I just got stung there too. She's also, on a drone comb basically, mostly drone. So that's about it. I'm going to put her back together and see how she runs. Queens, they don't always kill each other. They do what's right for the hive, and we pick up when it just doesn't happen properly for them. Hope this interested you. Until next time, peace, bruh. Oh wait, I'm not a bruh. Peace, sis.